last time I'm filming this review. This is the NP-01, or as I'd like to call it, the fucking surface of the sun, because my camera is fucked in every fucking way possible. And I'm sorry for screwing your retinas out of your skull. But let's get into it. Starting off, I want to say that if you're debating on going between the Ec2-b or the S1, you're kind of debating like, I want to try ergonomic and I want to try symmetrical. What do I do? This mouse. If I had said S1, I mean like S2, because this is an S1. This is S2 size. I personally think that companies should do two sizes for their mice, kind of like how Zowie does it. I just really think that that's a great way for players to find their fit. There have been plenty of shapes where I find them and I'm like, damn, this is an amazing shape, but it is too small or it's like too huge. Perfect example is the M42 from Ec2-b. That thing is fucking tiny. Like, I cannot grip it for the life of me. That thing is so painful for me to hold because my fingers are like all wrapped around each other trying to hold that thing. S2, Ec2-b, NP-01. Want the best of both worlds? This is what you get. Combined shape that I feel is superior to both of those shapes. But you will also get updated internals, a not so loud scroll wheel that will screw your friends' ears right off their head through Discord. I wouldn't say that the clicks are on the level of the Outset AX, but I would say that compared to the rest of the mice I own, leaving out the Outset AX, these are the best clicks. They feel a little dampened compared to the Outset AX, but they're still extraordinarily well done. If you have issues with dry hands, do not go for the matte finish. I got the Outset AX in matte, and there were games, because I played some Valorant too, there were games where my hands were just super fucking dry, and I was just fucking bombing. I couldn't kill anyone. I was over flicking or I was under flicking. I just couldn't hit shit. And then I was like, fuck this. I went and grabbed some lotion and just covered my hands. And then I instantly was able to pull my head out of my ass and I was able to clutch that shit. And so I think that it will screw with your confidence if you can't grip your mouse. So if you have dry hands, do not go for the matte finish. If you have really sweaty hands, go for the matte finish because it becomes really grippy when you have sweaty hands. Go with glossy or go with the matte. Those are my warnings. Those are pretty big warnings because it's like that can either make or break these mice for you because the matte finish is just not really well done. I feel like Zowie does a good job with their matte finish where it's like you can grip it having sweaty hands and you can grip it if your hands are dry. I think that's a perfect in between. This is going to be a pretty short review because it's pretty straightforward. So if you want my recommendation, I'm recommending this over those two. But it's only if you want kind of like an S2 shape, but you've been coming from like an ergonomic shape. Because I feel like if you are looking for an ergonomic shape and you come for this mouse, you're going to be kind of disappointed because it still feels like a ambidextrous mouse, but it has the added stability that a ergonomic mouse has. Personally, I feel like I have a lot more control with ergonomic mice, and I feel like this is a perfect mixture because the S1 was one of my favorite mice, and I really love the Ec2 also, and this is a perfect mixture for me, and so I really love this mouse. So that is going to be my review of the NP-01 G, G standing for glossy. I heard that Vaxi is going to be coming out with a like another version of the NP-01, but the height is going to be lowered. I don't really see, like, personally, I don't see a reason in doing that. I saw this on Reddit. It was like one of Vaxi's representatives. he was talking about how they're going to be coming out with a wireless mouse later this year, possibly, that will have an all new shape. So yeah, I think Vaxi is up and coming, and I think that their shapes are superior to a lot of what Zowie has to offer. I would like them to come out with a different kind of shape for an ambidextrous mouse, since right now technically they have two ergonomic mice, but I gotta say they have some great mice. They have some great build quality, and they're really fun to play with.